with Shenanigans Fishing. I know it's early in the morning. It's the Saturday after my L4, L5, and S1 fusion and laminectomy. I've waited a couple of days. Well, I've waited, 6 days before I wanted to let everyone see me. It's been a trip, that's for sure. Sorry about the backlight. I can't turn that off. Okay, nobody's in here yet, but that's okay. I am eating my breakfast. As I said, it's Saturday morning, and or Sunday morning. Maybe everybody's getting ready for church. I don't know, but it's been a struggle. I know I made a video 2 weeks before my surgery, I believe it was, and I told y'all that I keep in touch. So this is me keeping in touch. Oh, good. I have one person in here. Hello, person. Speak to me. Please, you're more than welcome. Like I said, this is my oatmeal. It's the last of my breakfast today. And I love oatmeal. Who are you, person? I'm so happy to have you in. At least one person is watching my live. I thought I'd get at least a couple, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make a second live later today. But anyway, the prognosis is they haven't been able to control my pain. Oh, Karen! Karen, it's you! Hi, Karen! Oh, Karen! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, and Lise and Goose! How are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I'm so happy to see you both in here. Like I said, if you missed it, it's the Sunday after I had my surgery. And AJ's in back. Hi, AJ. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi, AJ. How are you? I already drank my 2 coffees. I only get 2, so I drink them pretty quick. But I've got oatmeal here, so you can share my oatmeal with me. Karen and AJ, you're so sweet. I appreciate you coming in, Lisa and Goose. That's very cool. I know it's a fishing channel because I made it Shenanigans Fishing, but until I can get better with my back, I can't get back to fishing. And that right there, getting back to fishing the way I like to fish and live, required me to get this surgery. I had L4, L5, and S1 fused, and I also had a laminectomy on them all, which means they cut off 2 of the bones on L4 and L5 that when you run your finger up your spine, you feel the vertebrae. Those are actually kind of like points sticking out, but we don't know that usually because that is what it is. Are you thinking you're so happy to get to have coffee with me? Oh, that's so sweet, AJ. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are an uplifting. You're the wind beneath my wings, as corny as that sounds. But so the laminectomy is where they take those 2 bones on L4 and L5. S1 is actually not the vertebrae. It's that big bone plate that your spine sticks to. And oh, yeah, that's right. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I wish right now I didn't want to interrupt the nurses. Right now it's a busy time for them, but when I know it's their downtime, I'm going to go ahead and ask for coffee. Trust me. But so a laminectomy, they cut and remove those two bumps that you feel on your spine, right? So the two lowest ones they removed, pulverized, and added more calcium mixture of something, pretty much bone plaster in layman's terms. And they cleaned out all the, to be able to have access to go in around my spinal cord and clean out all that disc that's literally got my spinal cords pinched off so much that I wasn't getting any spinal fluid around those cords. Okay, that was just half of the surgery. So he goes in and picks up, moves my spinal cord around and picks out all that stuff, the hard stuff, and the old lady, synchrocytes or whatever they're called. Anyway, they're like pointy things that hurt you, and they grow in your body, and they're hard. So they removed those two. They removed the lamen, right, that goes around your spinal cord, and then they push in the rods, right, that go in. For me, I had 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I had L4, L5, and S1 fused. And then they put in the rods down through the center of those, and then the spikes, or not the spikes, what am I, Vlad the Impaler? No. Those things are screws. So I have screws, rods, and pins in my back. And then they put this really cool little contraption that is a lift in between 4 and 5, because, they took out all the disc material, right? Or what was left of it. And so they did that, and then they took that calcium bone mortar, is what I call it, and he didn't put it just on the front, which would be my back, but the front and the sides. But to him, the back would be the front of my spine, right? So he would go around the spine and do that. So literally, my whole spine from L4 to S1 is solid with a cage and everything, and the screws and rods and all the hardware that's going to make the TSA guys, I guess, Travel Safety Authority, upset when I go through their thing. I'm going to beep now. So I have to carry this little card that says, hey, I've got metal inside me. I am not going to remove it to make you happy. Oh, thank you, Lisa Goose. And Martha, okay, my eyes are failing me. Martha Escovia, 462. I hope I didn't ruin your name. You like my glasses? I love my glasses. I like my cat eye glasses. This is like the 4th exact frame I've gotten when I've needed new glasses. Right, them machines or something else. Well, mine was done by a very, very talented doctor, Dr. Vaughn, and I say his name, I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I will add, he is an amazing surgeon, and he has the best skill. Even my nurse, my pre-operative testing nurse, she was one of his patients for a knee replacement. And she couldn't have had a better experience, both physically and bedside. I'm telling you, if you're in this area around Tennessee, like Chattanooga, and you need some ortho done, Dr. Vaughn is the man. He's the man for sure. Oh, thank you, Martha. That's so nice of you. Happy Sunday to you, Lise and Goose. The new bot, Shannon. I'm not a bot yet. I don't have that much metal in me yet. I don't have enough to control me yet. Oh, I love you, JJ. You're way more beautiful than me, both inside and outside. And you should let your hair down more. I saw that picture of you with that big old fish and you had your hair down. It is absolutely gorgeous, girl. Don't hide it on the top of your head. It is good to see you too, Karen. I can't wait. I've got a real problem with my pain right now. They're trying to find the right mixture or combination, because from here I go to rehab at Siskin, and they have two stipulations. One, that workers' comp sends them paperwork saying they'll pay for it, which I know they will, but as you know, it's a holiday weekend, right? So they're not going to do anything until Tuesday, I'm sure of that. So they have me here because it's inappropriate for me to go home and be by myself. I can't do that. So it's physically dangerous for me to do that. They've got my bed alarmed so that if I even try and stick a toe out of my bed, this big alarm, woo, 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 woo. It's very embarrassing. But they know how stubborn I am and that I have tried to get out of bed. You'll have to excuse my voice. It's still a little weird from being intubated. The surgery was 4 hours. I woke up apparently not in an easy mind state. So I think I traumatized some nurses and my son, because my son was the guy who brought me here and waited here and all of that. Hi, Tony! Anthony J. all day. Aw, you're so awesome. You actually just cut off like 6 inches. If you cut 6 inches off, your hair is still super long. So I don't want to hear it. Your hair is gorgeous, AJ. I love your, I wish I had your hair. Cut 6 inches off and make a wig out of it. I will wear that hair. Anthony saying hi to everybody. I'm so glad. Survival Empire, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. It's good to see y'all. Let's see, who else did I miss? Praying for good health for, thank you, Survivor. I appreciate it. Nightbot has come in, and you know the deal. It says, alrighty, everyone in chat, let's have some fun, laugh and fun, and no cussing, trolling, spamming, and we must be kind to each other, except you, Mid-South. You do you. We can't control Mid-South. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Anthony J, are you going out fishing today? It's raining here this morning, but not hard. And I think it might pass over. So, what are you laughing at, AJ? My crackly voice? I sound like a teenager, don't I? Squawking my voice. So, days 1 through 5 were pretty rough. So I'm hoping today is number 6, and I will hopefully have a good day. I really, really want a mostly pain-free good day. That's what I'm shooting for. So Siskin needs my medication combination correct to where my pain is controlled, because the therapy at Siskin is much more intense and longer every day than it is here. And they don't have time, then they can't, go put me through therapy like they want to without the saving, without just giving me what the regimen says I need to control my pain. So anyway, I'm thinking all that's going to go down Tuesday. I had a nurse tell me I would be here till Tuesday because it is inappropriate for me to go home, which is true. And IDX, I don't know. That's what that means. I'm sorry. I'm lame. I don't know. It's raining here too. Oh, that sucks, Anthony. I was laughing at your recovery wig comment. It's so good to see you, Shannon, and glad to hear that the surgery went well. Recovery will take time, but it's all going to be worth it. That's what I keep telling myself, because my goal is to get back on my kayak and fish and pull fish in that are possibly big ones and not drown because, my back and all. So that's why I did this surgery, for quality of life. It was so bad before the surgery, I couldn't even walk straight. It was ridiculous. I couldn't even stand up 6 minutes to wash my own dishes in my sink. I have to sit down. That's crazy. I'm only 55. That's the new 35. So what the crap, right? And it says, Akash Datsangar, thank you for coming in. You're Indian? That's great. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad everyone's here. Subi! Hi, Subi! Oh my gosh, I have missed you. You have been, all my subs I have missed dearly. I've missed talking and I missed meeting new people like Akash and Survival Empire, and there's one more, Martha as well. So it's so awesome. Hello, Subi, says Karen. How's the family? Tell my beautiful Tori hi. Aw, that's so cool. Subi says hi, AJ. And AJ also says, hey, Subi. And quality of life is important. It is, AJ, because I'm only 55. And I'm telling you now, my plan is to live till at least 100 and be able-bodied and at least half my mind and not crapping myself in a wheelchair or a bed. I want to do things like fish. So I'm going to keep going to, the mechanic shop, like I would take an old car, get my upgrades when needed, and move on with life. Lisa and Goose, hi! How are you? How are you? It's so good to see you. Lee Sung Soon. I think I said it right that time. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Karen. Subi says, we're doing well. Tori is sleeping. Karen says she agrees with AJ. I know. Fishing is good for the soul. Some people just say that flippantly, but it really is good for my soul. It helped me through a really, really rough time in my life. I had a long-term relationship break up, and I was frankly devastated. I know I didn't show it much on my videos because naturally I'm a happy person, and I want people to see that side of me. I don't want them to see the sad, broken side. That's for me and, my demons to deal with. So, anyway, he got gone. I got new friends like you guys and found fishing to be wonderful, good for the soul, as Karen and AJ say. So, yep, that's what's my motivation. Really, really is. Karen says fishing is good for the soul. Yep. And AJ says fishing has been therapy for me for a while for sure. That's what I think she meant to write. And yeah, I know. And you got a great fishing hole just minutes from your house, just like I do. I even have, before I got into my accident at work, I even was able to buy payments down on a used 17-foot flat bottom, extra wide John boat with all the lights, and the fish finder was already on it, and the trolling motors on it, and everything. It's even got a live well. It's so cool. I love it. It's got an old engine, but that's okay. The engine is good and fine for what the boat is. Yep, I can't wait to get back on my boat. Siraji Malak, I'm sorry if I butchered that. Give one? I don't know what that means. Give one what, honey? Anyway, I'm going to let you guys see me eat oatmeal while I read your chat, because oatmeal is fiber, and this girl, not to be gross, really, really, really needs fiber for the ladies' room. Let's put it that way. It's been 6 days since I've had a good ladies' room. Okay, Surreal. I just didn't know what give one means. You're number one. How about that? See? You're number one. You guys are awesome for coming in here. I have 7 thumbs up. That's awesome. I don't know what I really expected. I know it's Sunday and some people, are getting ready for church or are already at church, or maybe they're sleeping in because it's rainy and it's Sunday and most people don't work on Sunday. Who knows? Where am I from? I am from Southeast Tennessee, near the Chickamauga Reservoir. Yep. Let's see, AJ says, I think the translate thing messes some stuff up. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh, we got another new person. Yay. Hello, Zoan. G2Y. You're lurking while getting ready for church. Cool. I dig the lurkers. I'm a lurker myself. And again, I apologize for this annoying light up here, because I can't control that light. The nurses have to, and they've got me alarmed into this bed. In other words, they know I'm a stubborn mule, and they know I will get out of this bed on my own if I can. So if my foot goes past the guardrail, it goes woo, 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 like super loud for the whole place to do it, and then all the nurses come a running, and so I'm not doing that anymore. That was a lesson learned the hard way. It's Mermaid Day weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Yes, yep. That's why I'll be here until at least Tuesday, because Tuesday is when workers' comp opens up again to forward the approval that they will actually pay Siskin for my rehab that the doctor knows that I desperately need. Because going home in the shape that I'm in is not appropriate right now. It wouldn't end well. So, but God makes all things work. So, sorry, I don't really talk about religion on here or politics, because it gets people going sometimes, and that's not what this space is for. But I am blessed. So, AJ says, Zoe is a regular on Cindy. Okay, hold on, Zoan. I'm going to give you this Smurfy. Thank you, AJ. You know what, AJ? I'm going to add you as the monitor. Standard. AJ, I'm making you different. How do I do that? Okay, remove a standard monitor. I'm removing you. All right, AJ, say something now. Okay, now I can add as a moderator. And you're a managing moderator now. AJ is the managing moderator. And trust me, her troll smack is better than a pimp smack. She's got all she needs to go to trolls. Hello, I am a mom, actually, Surreal. So thank you. How are you doing? Real of life. Hi. Hi, Key. Oh, I miss you. I miss you and Pitbull so much. You know, my boyfriend met Pitbull and fished with him one night about, I don't know, a month ago or something. And I think Big Mike as well. It's so good to see you. How have you been? I've been coming in and seeing your channel go live, and I'll hit the thumbs, but I've been kind of in a bad way with my back, so I haven't really gotten in a lot of chats lately either. It's just been really hard to mentally stay on top of the pain and bring my best self, which is what you guys deserve, to in front of your face. I don't want to be all rawr because I'm in pain. I didn't have to do that. Oh, Zoan, if you're always in AJ's, or not AJ's, Cindy's live, you're good people because I know she keeps up with the trolls. Surreal says, hello, Mom. Okay, I gotta catch up here. Subi says, you too, Karen. And Real Life said, he told me, oh, he did? Good. I'm so glad. Super. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, Surreal. You're awesome. Thank you for coming in. You're doing well, and I was in the background the last month because I was working on my website. You got your own website now, Key? That is so cool. That is super cool. Good for you. That's going to be good for those kids you hang out with in your group. He does a boys' church group he's head of too, if y'all didn't know. That's Real Life. Key Lime is really the nickname I gave him. Surreal says, so much, very beautiful voice, ma'am. Well, my voice is a little raspy and awful because of when they intubated me, put me to sleep for the surgery on my back. It's just not come back right yet. I guess maybe some of the cords got damaged or something like that, or irritated. I don't know. But it sounds like, I've got rocks in the back of my throat or something. Congrats on your new website, Real, AJ says, and the new endeavor with the lures. Absolutely. It is so cool. You've done real good for yourself, Rick Key. Appreciate it. You've been making baits lately? Nice. And he thanks. Okay, who do I have here? Newcomers, yay! Nikki, the time traveling giraffe. Oh my gosh, hi Nikki, hold on. Oh no. Oh, I accidentally deleted your message. Nikki, please post again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Add as Standard moderator. Okay, Nikki, you're blue. I got you. Say, yay! Yay, she's blue. Good deal. Glad to see you smiling. Yep. Yesterday, and I'm hoping today will be a good day because the last 5 days have been a real struggle bus. My pain, I had a 9-pound, 11-ounce baby boy naturally. Okay? So women know that what that means for pain. This I would have done. Oh, I would have done 10. I would have done 10 births of a 10-pound baby over doing this surgery and the pain again. The pain was horrific. Nothing like all the YouTube people that have had this exact surgery. They act like they're up and running in 2 days and, ready to go. And in a week, they need nothing for pain. That's the 100% polar opposite of my experience, I promise you. So here I am in the hospital. Aw, I miss you, Nikki. I want to come to Australia so bad. I was talking to Adorn about it through Cindy's chat the other day. Hi, Hustler. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. And Cornelius Moore. Hello. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I didn't mean to. And thank you for the compliment. Because I am in a hospital bed and my hair hasn't been washed in 6 days. It will be washed today, though. Oh no, Shannon. Oh, yeah, well, it's okay, AJ. I'm here. You can't keep a stubborn mule down, right? Who are you? Talk language. We speak English, Sarah J. We speak English. I'm sorry. I hope you can get some kind of translator bot going so you can enjoy it with us. Everybody in here is amazing. I know most of them personally. Sorry I've been in so much pain. Yeah, it was a poop show for sure the first 2 days, and then Wednesday I actually started, coming back to myself. There's some stories, let me tell you, that my son, my poor son, I bet you I traumatized him along with the nurses and my daughter-in-law. I love you guys, by the way. This joy on this journey, finding joy on this journey. Wishing you get well soon. Thank you. Hello, Joyce, says AJ. Hold on. Finding joy. Yep, still stunning. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Hey, Joyce, says real life. Sergey, where are you from? Live. I am from a hospital bed in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's the closest I'm going to tell you where I live or at this current moment in time. Hey, Nikki, says real life. Joy says, AJ, all good this morning. Karen says, hello, finding joy. Real life, good morning. Real alive. AJ, Karen says joy. Karen says joy again. Sergey, tell me your country. It's the United States of America. That's where we are, where I am. Good morning, all watching. So Joy says good morning to everyone in chat. That's very cool. Joy, yep, USA. Yep, fishy things. How you doing? Hi. How are you? I'm so glad you came in. I just wanted to let everyone know but my back surgery happened on this past Monday, and today I'm just letting y'all know I'm alive. I didn't think I was going to be alive for a few days. The pain was it was pretty harsh. Uh, Anyways, it's really the spasms. Boy, if spasms were a dude, I'd probably become an angry Shannon and beat the living tar out of him. And that's no joke. But anyway, on a happy note, speedy recovery. Yep, thank you. I appreciate that, Joy. Fishy Thing says, finding joy. I'm very happy that you're alive, Shannon. Oh, me too. Me too, Fishy. It was the weirdest thing about how much of the time was blacked out before I came back to myself in my mind. Like I was in an ICU type room before they brought me here where my son could see me, and I don't wake up well from anesthesia at all. In fact, it was just ugly. I'll put it that way. Think of ugly things, and it's probably what I did, or what I was doing. I don't. Hey, I said all my apologies before I went under when they gave me that whatever it was to supposedly calm me down before surgery, because whatever they gave me knocked me out cold. I have no recollection of the waiting room that the anesthesiologist comes and talks to you, and the doctor comes and talks to you. So that was that. Yep. Surreal, I miss you, ma'am. Aw. You miss, who do you miss, honey? Somebody in chat? Zoan. Hey, Nikki. Says Zoan. Oh my good gracious. Let me put you down and take a couple more bites of this yummy oatmeal, because I love oatmeal. I sure do. And it's got a lot of fiber in it, and I need that. It's also got brown sugar and butter in it because, you know, who doesn't need brown sugar and butter in the morning? It's probably a good thing you don't remember much, Shannon. You know, that's what my son said, especially after he got the phone call before he got to the room here and heard me in the background squalling like a banshee. And when I got in the room, they were just coming up the stairs, and when they opened the door to this floor, they heard me screaming my bloody head off, "Where's my son? He said that he would be the first person I'd see," and all of this. And you love oatmeal too, Karen? Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. And then I felt, I guess one of the nurses had given me a circle cracker, and I put it on my tongue, and this was just as soon as I got in the room. I guess she thought if I had some food in my mouth, I'd shut up, and I don't blame her a bit. So what I did was when I fell asleep like this, my jaw fell open, and of course I hadn't even chewed the cookie or the cracker yet, so the cracker was literally evenly on my tongue, and my son saw my tongue. Imagine it with a cracker on it, said, "What they do to her tongue?" And my daughter-in-law nudges him and said, "That's a cracker. That's not her tongue." So that's just one of the hilarities of me waking up from anesthesia. Ridiculous. No, surreal. I'm not sick. I had back surgery. I had L1, L5, and S1 all fused together. And I also had a laminectomy performed on L1 and L5. And they put a cage in, screws, rods, and and the little lifting discs in between the L4 and L5 and L5 and, you know, S1. So that's why I'm here. And I did it because I wanted a better quality of life. I had gotten hurt at work, and I'm only 55, just this past May 4th, and I was not ready just to sit down and wait for death to take me. I got a lot more life to live. I got a lot more fish to catch. Pier! Hello, Pier! I miss you. How are you? Oh, I've got medicine coming. So the nurse is here. I'm going to let you guys go. Just tell everyone you know in chats that I'm okay, but I still got a long road ahead of me. I really appreciate you all so much and love you. Have a great day. There we go.